with Johnny Eckert.
Welcome to Memorial Hall. We're ready for some. I don't have your mic. Oh. Is it plugged in? It's plugged in. Hold on. Check 1, 2. All right, there we go. All right,
We're back.
little technical difficulty on my end there. But once again, this is Dominic Longo from Memorial Hall.
With Johnny Eckert.
And we are getting set for some modern-day boys Seraphs action. Today, they are welcoming the Keansburg Titans to Memorial Hall. Keansburg is coming in. Now, I have conflicting reports that they're 1-2 or 2-1. Not sure. But they did play back-to-back games against Point Pleasant Beach, including an overtime win and what may have been a loss or a win. NewJersey.com was really not sure. But what we are sure about...
Thank you, New Jersey.
What we are sure about coming into the game today, we'll be taking a look at Devin Jackson. He'll be wearing number 2. He is scoring over 30 points a game.
Wow.
And Devin Jackson has a 38-point game against Point Pleasant Beach. So he is by far the high scorer, one of the highest scorers in the entire Shore Conference.
Let's see what Modern Day can hold them to tonight.
Modern Day has had a little bit of trouble keeping those point guards in check, and they'll be doing it with Andreas von Frick today. Andreas got a clean bill of health roughly an hour ago, and he will not be in the starting lineup. Instead, Alex Brown will be in the starting lineup tonight, but Andreas von Frick is in uniform, and he will be coming off the bench for the Modern Day Prep Seraphs. So, we had the game against Keyport for you guys on Saturday afternoon. We saw 3 double-digit scores against Keyport. So once again, continuing that narrative of spreading the ball around, Johnny.
Honestly, didn't even hear what you said, DJ. I'm not going to lie to you.
Even better. Perfect. So this team is spreading the ball around with 3 double-digit scores against Keyport last Saturday afternoon. I know you missed that game.
I did miss that game. I've missed this basketball so much. Sharing the ball, though.
But on February 3rd, a few days ago, we saw Kyrie Drake with 10, David Skolny with 13, Derek Ragona with 12. Derek Ragona, in fact, is a 4-year varsity player. He's a transfer student here at Modern Day, but he has been a varsity player since his freshman year, and he's joining our team this year, coming off the bench really as the 6th man.
That's truly impressive. And he's going to get a lot of playing time. We love to see that because we know Coach Richie Buckets is not afraid to go deep within the bench.
Exactly. Richie Buckets was definitely deep in his bench the other day where we saw extended minutes by both Lewinsky Estrell, Cal Lugay, and Billy Burnett all getting into the game against Keyport the other day. Of course, Rich Buckheit, 27th season as a basketball coach, 10th as varsity, 202 career wins. I know we're keeping count, Johnny.
Why wouldn't we? That's our favorite coach.
And the Keyport or Keansburg Titans in the blue and orange, coached by Jim McCarthy. So they're starting 5 today. They only have 7 players dressed on varsity, so we will be seeing a lot of everybody, essentially. Once again, we'll be looking at Devin Jackson. He puts up over 30 points a game, so it's going to be tough to keep him out of the paint.
Time management is also a huge key for this Keansburg team with only having 7 players. These players are going to be rotating non-stop, and they're going to be out of breath and gassed. Modern Day having the 2nd biggest court in New Jersey right next to Rutgers. Modern Day using that to their advantage almost every single season.
Exactly, Johnny Eckert. So we'll be watching the Keansburg 7, including Devin Jackson, number 2. Brendan Flonsbaum, number 24, starting. Hassan Champion, number 20. Devin Acker, number 4. And Pat Beltran, number 3. The other 2 players on our roster, Michael Alonso and Andrew Valley, number 1 and 5, respectively. For your Modern Day Seraphs, of course, being led by Coach Rich Buckheit and assistant Joe Nesci. Same starting 5 as the Keyport matchup. Kyrie Drake nearly averaging what would be a high school triple-double. 7 points apiece with the time limit. 7.5 points, over 4 rebounds, over 5 assists a game. He is everywhere. He's number 21. Darian Cabrera, player to watch here in this game. Last year on January 6th against Keansburg, he put up 12 points. So we'll be watching number 30, Darian Cabrera. David Skolny brings his 13 points per game to the starting lineup, number 23. Anthony Tancredi, number 25, 7 points, 5 boards a game. And of course, Ashton Kutcher himself, Mr. Alex Brown, number 40, stepping in just like Ashton Kutcher did in 2.5 Men. So that's wonderful.
I did make that reference earlier today in our text conversation.
We had to make sure that it went smoothly there. So we'll be seeing a lot of that starting 5. Of course, Derek Ragona seems to be the 6th man off the bench as well. Ragona scoring 12 a game, 5 rebounds, big minutes for all. We are about a minute and a half away from Mr. Mike Eckert, the man with the plow, making sure that we are here today, actually. So we had some snow on Sunday again. So we got about a minute to go. Mr. Mike Eckert, the man, the myth, the legend, will be giving us our announcements, opening prayer, and national anthem shortly. Johnny Eckert, it's good to have you back, my friend.
I cannot express this enough. I've missed you. I've missed the basketball team. I've missed the court. I missed the balls flying in the air, going in the basket, you know, modern day wins.
But I was the first one you mentioned, so I feel pretty good about that, Johnny.
You were the first one I mentioned. 31 seconds to go.
It is tough doing a game by yourself. That was a long time talking to myself, but I'm kind of used to it with the virtual learning situation.
You know, I'm glad I didn't have to talk to myself during the girls' game because the stream it just cut out.
Technical difficulties.
You guys did not get to hear my pretty voice.
Our modern day girls varsity basketball team is at Keansburg today, so we wish them the best of luck as well. Here is Mike Eckert.
The Sure Conference unity of states. As a member of the Sure Conference, we pledge to promote unity through our continued commitment to diversity, inclusion, and equity. We will embrace the differences of all as we engage in elite levels of competition and fair play. I pledge to support the conference in its stance against racism, hate, and discrimination. And now for the starting lineups. First for the Titans of Keansburg, a senior, number 5, Pat Beltran. A senior, number 4, Brendan Flonbon. A senior, number 20, Hassan Champion. A senior, number 24, Devin Acker. And a senior, number 2, Devon Jackson. Playing as coach by Chip McCarthy, assisted by Ryan Walls. And now, starting lineup for your stars, Molly Brett. A junior, number 21, Irene Brady. A senior, number 30, Aaron Cabrera. A senior, number 23, David Skolny. A junior, number 25, Anthony Tancredi.
The Locks.
Number 40, Alex Brown. The Sarah's coach of Rich Marley, assisted by Joe Jamie Lawson. Tonight's official, William Thompson and Pat McCarron. Everyone, please rise, face the flag for opening prayer and playing our national anthem. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. God our Father, we thank you for the opportunity to come here today and compete. Help these young men play to the best of their ability and keep them safe from harm. Bless the men and women in whose care we place our children's growth and development. For all this we pray in the name of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
So, of course, Johnny Eckert, defense is going to be the key for Keansburg to slow down this Modern Day Prep offense. Once again, Modern Day Prep not afraid to share the ball. We had 3 double-digit scores last game. The previous 3 games had a different high score for each one. So defense is the key. Modern Day shot 47.5% from the field, including nearly 38% from 3. So it's going to be tough for Keansburg to keep up on defense.
Fresh loaf of 8 minutes bread put on the clock, DJ Dom.
All right, play-by-play by Johnny Eckert.
Kyrie Drake taking the ball up the court for Modern Day Prep. Passes to Alex Brown, on the wing. Trying to figure out what to do with the ball, gets it back to Kyrie Drake up top. Cabrera on the wing to Tancredi, down low in the corner. Cabrera.
They seem to be working the offense here early on, Johnny.
Yes, they are. Really digging through, getting the passes to get the nice shot. It's no good. The look was there, but it was no good.
A tie up underneath. Keansburg gets the ball. Devon Jackson going to be the player to watch here on the Keansburg side, working against Darian Cabrera. Continuing trying to find step-back jumper, and in. Keansburg with the early lead.
Kyrie Drake pushing the pace. Coming across the court to Skolny.
It's a bit of a dangerous pass there, Johnny.
It's not a pass not every player wants to make. Oh, no good from 3.
Devon Jackson with the rebound, working against Skolny, and a foul. Looks like a blocking foul here on David Skolny. It'll be David Skolny's first foul, team first. Keansburg is going to be taking it here on the side. Devon Jackson going to get the inbound pass from Devin Acker. It's clear at the beginning that the ball is going to go through Jackson's hands, Johnny. As Jackson takes a step and a stop. Pat Beltran, nope, moving back to Jackson here. So, Johnny, it's clear that Devon Jackson and Devon Jackson is going to be the one with the shot for 3. Short rebound, Keansburg. Keansburg really dominating the ball here early on, Johnny.
If Modern Day wants to stay in this, they're going to have to start rebounding.
So Devon Jackson against Cabrera. Brown off the foot of Anthony Tancredi is going to stay this way. What do you see early on here, Johnny?
I see lots of big man play. The big men for Keansburg are working extra hard to fight for each of these baskets because they know they have such a small team today.
Devon Jackson, the offense running through him, off to, missed that completely. Tancredi with the rebound.
Does not see the ball.
Devon Jackson stolen, working Tancredi up and not in. Rebound there by number 3, Pat Beltran. Jump ball, possession arrow. Keansburg not on the scoreboard. It's over there. It's going to stay Keansburg way. Johnny, Modern Day is off to a slow start here. It's pretty typical of these early season games.
Yeah, each of these players, they didn't get the complete offseason that they would like to because of Corona limiting their gym time.
Back to live action, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Beltran from the corner looking to work around to the top of the key. Pat Beltran looking to take it himself, and a charge.
Going Modern Day way.
A charge right there on Pat Beltran. I believe that's Alex Brown taking the charge. He got his feet set. First foul on Beltran.
Kyrie Drake will bring up the ball for Modern Day Prep. Kick it to Skolny on the wing. Down low to Tancredi, the quick jumper. No good. Cabrera fights for the rebound. He gets it. Back up top to Kyrie on the wing. Bang! You can count up 3.
There's a lot of traffic around the ball. Keansburg is keeping a tight perimeter. Devon Jackson once again working against Darian Cabrera. Screen deep in to the half court. Nobody home for number 20, Hassan Champion, as Modern Day takes it back up. David Skolny.
Cabrera, Alex Brown on the wing. Ooh, no good from 3.
Devin Acker there on the rebound. Back to Devon Jackson. Devon Jackson looking to make a play. Darian Cabrera playing some good defense here against Jackson. Nobody home. Nobody home. Devon Jackson saying that Cabrera tipped the ball, but it's going to be Modern Day way.
It will be. Kyrie Drake from Mater Dei. On the wing to Cabrera. Cabrera will shoot it from 3. Bang! Another 3 falls for Mater Dei.
Darian Cabrera from deep, 6-2 Mater Dei with just under 5 minutes to go. Pat Beltran taking the ball up, working against David Skolny here. Steps back, resets the offense. Devon Jackson cutting in underneath. Nobody home for Brendan Flosbaum. Skolny the rebound.
The fast break. The nice Euro step and the pretty lay off the glass. You can chalk up 2.
Mater Dei in firm control here, 8-2. Mater Dei in firm control, up 6 about halfway through. Beltran to Jackson. Jackson working on Cabrera. Nobody there.
Tipped by Kyrie. That'll be Keansburg ball.
Brendan Flonsbaum with the pass that was tipped by Drake. We got Devin Acker here on the outside. Going to get it to Jackson before he even knows it. Nope, it's to Pat Beltran. Devin Jackson can see a tough time with these bigger centers and forwards for Mater Dei. Back to Devin Jackson. Darian Cabrera plays some great defense on the outside. Screen set by Flosbaum. Cabrera staying with it. Tancredi up and under Tancredi. Can't get it. Beltran tipped.
Alex Brown gets possession. He'll take it inside. Out to Skolny. Another one falls. It's 11-2 with 3:36 to go. Keansburg's going to take their first timeout.
Right, timeout by the Keansburg Titans here. 11-2 run to open things up by Mater Dei. We see a lot of the 3-ball early on, Johnny.
Mater Dei almost exclusively scoring their points from beyond the arc.
We got Brendan Flonsbaum out there, number 24. Also number 20, Hassan Champion. 2 big men in the middle. Mater Dei using their shooting prowess at this point to take it deep from 3. Now, Keansburg isn't really getting the ball around to many of their players. It seems to be between Beltran and Jackson, and then time to time Flonsbaum underneath. But we pretty much see early on who the ball handlers are going to be for Keansburg.
Jackson clearly one of the better ball handlers on the team, definitely one of the quicker guys on the team, and that's definitely someone you want with the ball in their hands.
38 points against Point Beach in that overtime game.
Like I said, you want the ball in that boy's hands.
All right, the Keansburg Titans. Jackson misses Tancredi with the rebound.
Luscious locks to Kyrie Drake, and inside to Skolny. Chalk it up 2.
We got Derek Ragona in for Darian Cabrera early on. Looks like Coach Rich Buckheit is going to be using the same rotation. Yet to see Andreas von Frick, who's back from injury. But we'll see if he gets back in. Blocked by Ragona. Jackson down. It's going to be staying Keansburg's way. Kingsport is in Tennessee, Johnny Eckert.
I did not know that.
The Appalachian League, Mets affiliate back in the day. Loose ball, Kyrie Drake.
Kyrie Drake will bring it up the court. A pretty pass, Alex Brown, and he lays it up for 2.
This has gotten out of hand early here, Johnny Eckert. 15-2. Keansburg needs to get the ball around.
They look stunned by this Mater Dei defense. Gona, with a block their possession before, almost gets the pickpocket and the easy lay.
I'm not sure he got much on Jackson there. It looked like all ball. It sounded like all ball, but the foul there. First on Ragona. We see Michael Alonso and Andrew Valley coming in for the first time for number 4, Devin Acker, and number 20, Hassan Champion. So a much smaller lineup for Keansburg than Mater Dei.
Oh.
Jackson for 3, nobody there, out of bounds. Going the Mater Dei way. Fight for the ball between Drake and Michael Alonso.
Kyrie Drake, a smaller player, still manages to grab himself rebounds every single game.
I'm the same height as Kyrie Drake, so I kind of resent that now, Johnny Eckert.
Well, I think I'm shorter than you, so...
There we go.
We're going yet? He'll lose the ball.
But this lineup here for Keansburg is a smaller lineup. Not many people in the 6-foot range here. Beltran for 3, misses just a bit short. Skolny with the rebound, gonna bring up the rebound.
Skolny down low to Tancredi.
Hesitates.
Travel.
Hesitates and a travel. That's a little bit of sloppy play here, up 13 early on. Looks like Cal Lugay is going to be coming in for the modern-day Saras for Anthony Tancredi. So interesting choice here, Cal Lugay before Andreas von Frick here.
I honestly am not sure what Coach Richie Buckheit's plan is here, but I'm interested to see what Cal Lugay is going to bring to the table.
Well, I think it's time to ease in Andreas von Frick, especially up early here, 13 points. No need to rush the big man back. Second foul on Derek Ragona here in the first quarter. We'll be seeing Jordan Novello coming in for some early minutes here in the first.
DJ, I feel like we say this every game. The fouls is going to be a huge factor in today's game. It always is.
And Mater Dei had a lot of foul trouble in the first half of last game. Second half cleaned it up a bit, but Mater Dei is used to some slow starts here early on. Up 13, so it's not the case today. We'll see if Mater Dei can stay in control as Devon Jackson with the ball against Gerard Novello for 3 deep and
no good.
Misses.
With the rebound, Novello will catch the outlet pass, and he'll get the foul call. He'll get 2 shots from the stripe. 1:31 to go. Mater Dei up 15-2. Novello walking up.
So it seems to me here that Mater Dei is just simply quicker to the ball at this point, Johnny.
Yeah. You know, the speed of Kyrie Drake and Alex Brown, a lot of these players, multi-sport athletes, and it really shows. And the first one's good from the stripe.
First shot made that by Gerard Novello.
And the second will fall.
2 for 2. Mater Dei getting better at the foul shots. Shot about 67% from the line in the game against Keyport the other day. So you have Beltran moving up, playing the point. Looks like Jackson's going to be playing the 2. Michael Alonso here now taking control of the offense, looking to drive on Drake, tied up with Alex Brown. Back out to Beltran. Beltran resetting the offense. Alonso coming to the near side. Near side being the camera side. Beltran working against Cal Lugay.
Still Alex Brown going the other way to Kyrie Drake in the,
too strong.
He'll smoke the layup, but thank God his buddy was down low to put it in.
Novello with the follow. Drake too strong off the glass on that uncontested layup. Luke Jackson working against David Skolny here on the camera side.
Just a little brain fart from Kyrie Drake, I'd say.
40 seconds to go. Kyrie Drake certainly probably wishes he had that one back, but his teammate there to pick him up. A 19-2 quarter as we're ticking down.
Ooh, the shifty move.
First time Andrew Valley touches the ball and he gets 2. 19-4.
20 seconds.
We'll see if Mater Dei holds for the final shot here.
Back to Kyrie.
Working against Michael Alonso.
Oh, and they'll tip the ball out of bounds. It'll be staying with Mater Dei way.
Kyrie Drake losing the handle on that one, contested by both Alonso and Beltran there. Here comes Lewinsky Estrell for Alex Brown.
Lewinsky's a great presence to have with his really long wingspan. It's a great factor on defense. And here's the inbound, 9 seconds to go. Novello to Lewinsky. Skolny, bang! Just before the buzzer goes off. To end the first quarter, Mater Dei up 22-4.
Nobody exactly paying attention on the Keansburg side to that inbound pass as the ball just kind of rolls away for the end of the quarter. So
Mater Dei not being afraid to let it fly from beyond the arc.
An 18. Is that the third three-pointer for Skolny? He's got at least 10 points, I think, in that first quarter. We'll get that point total up by halftime, but it's a big first quarter for Skolny.
That's huge. This Keansburg team is going to need to get their offense rolling soon. Otherwise, you know, the fat lady might be singing early.
Well, Andreas von Frick, once again, folks, on the bench, got the clean bill of health probably only 90 minutes ago. So he was not able to practice with the team, not really into the rotation since the injury about a week ago. So with an 18-point lead, seeing Lugay early, I doubt we'll see von Frick in this game.
Yeah, they're not in any rush for Andres to get back on the court with this type of lead. And, you know, it might be better for Andres' health in the long-term goal because, you know, with his hurt foot, that hurt foot could turn into something very bad if he plays on it.
Exactly. So you don't want to rush it. Well, it's a knee injury, actually, John. So you don't want to rush a knee injury like that early on. And I'm sure they got great snacks over there, too. So
I'm sure they got fantastic snacks.
And we got a fresh loaf of 8-minute bread.
8-minute bread. DJ Dom.
There we go.
I couldn't have said it any better myself.
I'm starting to appreciate that line more and more as time goes on.
I'm glad. You know, it can't be all business up here in the booth.
No.
We got to have a little fun.
Not at all. And ladies and gentlemen, if you do hear cheering, we have our junior varsity teams here, the Modern Day Prep Junior Varsity, almost winning by 50 earlier today. So if you do hear cheering, we still are not allowed to have fans here, but we have our socially distanced junior varsity teams.
Novella with the ball. Nice three off the front rim.
Beltran with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Pass to Devon Jackson. Seems like the ball is going to go through these two hands. Steps in front of the line. He thought about three. Jackson pushing against Estrell. And before the shot, foul on Lewinsky. Estrell, I believe. Nope, foul on Billy Burnett, seeing his first minutes really early in the second quarter. That pretty much tells us all we need to know about Andreas von Frick today. So we've seen all the big men ahead of him. So Andreas von Frick is going to be taking the day off.
Ooh, the pretty floater.
Floater around Billy Burnett by Michael Alonso. Gerard Novello going to be taking the ball up. Kyrie Drake on the bench to start the second quarter.
Ooh. Keansburg tips it out of bounds.
Michael.
Late whistle.
Very late whistle. Michael Alonso there on the tip, playing defense. Which Keansburg has not played a lot of defense so far in this game, as Modern Day has a commanding 16-point lead. And Keansburg really hasn't played offense in this game either.
They haven't even gotten too many possessions because it seems that Modern Day has been stealing it. And
the only starter in the game right now is Skolny, John.
For three. Ooh,
just
off the front
short. Flansbaum, the rebound. Jackson taking the ball up.
Crafty dribble moves.
It looks like Jackson's going to play all 32. Beltran's going to play all 32. Flansbaum's going to play all 32.
It sure seems that way.
With a small rotation, a small roster, it's going to be really hard for Keansburg to come back. But it's not over till it's over. We want you to stick around until the fourth quarter goes to triple zero. Isn't that right, Johnny?
That is right.
Beltran with the ball, working against Skolny, out to Jackson. Jackson with the travel turnover, Modern Day ball. I feel like I'm calling the same two names over and over and over. A little different than Modern Day's philosophy of spreading the ball around, Johnny.
Yep. And we'll see what kind of ball movement Modern Day can create right here on this ball. Up top, Novella. Inside to Billy. In the corner to Estrell. Posted up. At the top. Off the side rim. Billy with the rebound. Two for Billy. 24-6.
Billy Burnett's first points of the young season for the big man from Modern Day.
And we got a whole lot of basketball to play.
Flasenbaum up top, Beltran out to Alonso on the wing. Alonso looking for Jackson as his whole team looks for Jackson. Alonso not sure what was going on there, really.
He's going for the pretty pass, DJ.
Kind of a little bit of out-of-control chaos on that play as Darian Cabrera checks back in for David Skolny. 24-6 Modern Day up 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Novello handling the ball. To Cabrera. To Lou. Down low. Easy two. You can chalk those up.
Ragona up and under for the Deuce. Modern Day up 20 at this point. Jackson for 3. A little long. Fight for the rebound. We're going with the rebound. Looking ahead to Darian Cabrera. Darian Cabrera gets the lay-in.
A little bit of contact, but it didn't seem to faze him at all.
Don't really know what to say here, Johnny, as it's 28-6.
Pretty dribble moves.
Mid-range jumper for Jackson. Nobody home. Beltran after the rebound with the 2. Flossenbaum with a nice assist there. 28-8. Keansburg pulling to within 20.
Novella. Pagano. On the wing to Lou.
He
Lou
thought about it, Johnny. He thought about it.
There's a push off. It'll be white ball.
Push off on Andrew Valley, number 5. He was thinking about it. Lewinsky was thinking about taking a deep 3-point shot. I would have liked to see that myself. Maybe we'll get to see it.
Cabrera at the top. To Lou.
Do it, do it. Not that I'm a homer. Up and over for Novello. Rebound or loose ball by Beltran back to Jackson.
Jackson for 3.
Nobody home. Lewinsky. Estrell the rebound. He's going to push. Ragona all alone. Easy layup for Mater Dei.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll, they might say. 30-8 with 4:20 to go.
Keansburg beat Point Beach. They won twice. They're 2-1. So this is a team that has wins on its resume.
Maybe it's just an off night for Keansburg.
Which can happen every now and then, especially it's been snowing, it's been cold.
Ooh.
Michael Alonso with the layup. Pretty move. Keansburg can be coming in here cold. It's tough to be on the road to start a week. Billy Burnett.
Billy Burnett with the jump shot. Oh! And that's 2 for Billy. The pretty jump shot from the free throw line.
The big man from the charity stripe. Jackson working on Burnett.
Ooh. The acrobatic finish right there.
Got around the big hand of Billy Burnett there.
Novello bringing up the ball for Mater Dei. To Cabrera. To Lou. Lou, the deep 3. Oh, and it's no good.
Could not get the friendly roll on that one. Beltran to Jackson. Jackson to Beltran. I'm just going to, there, see? From the charity stripe, Burnett stole
and he
it.
strips it. And he'll take it in for the easy bucket. Oh, and he won't.
Lewinsky with the
Lewinsky
pushback. Novello just took it out of Devon Jackson's hands. That was a pickpocketing.
Manhandled.
There's a mugging. There's a robbery.
Should be a crime to rob a ball
Gerard
like that.
Novello is a felon, folks. Pat Beltran to Jackson. I'm just going to record myself saying Beltran to Jackson, Jackson to Beltran, and then I'm going to go home.
Yeah.
Two-man offense is tough to run. He's just working on Ragona by himself, not passing the ball.
The fadeaway.
And nobody there. Lewinsky Estrell.
To Cabrera, down the court. Almost
Devon Jackson
ball.
really needs
Quick
to trust
jumper.
his teammates right here.
Good. Billy with the ball, kicks it back out to Cabrera in the corner. Bang! That's another 3 for Mater Dei. 37-12 with 2:12 to go here in the first half.
This is utter domination here. When you're running a two-man back-and-forth offense between Beltran and Jackson and not letting the other members of your team touch the ball, you're not going to have a good day against the Seraph defense.
Keansburg looks utterly stunned out there. Mater Dei doing it on both sides, making the defense turn into offense. It's almost like the Mona Lisa.
We
It's just
have
a
another
perfect-
half to fill. We have another half
We do.
to fill. Billy Burnett with 4 points here in the first half. That is a career high, being that these were the only points he scored so far this season in his limited action.
Congrats, Billy.
But Billy making his presence known, right? The big man hits it from underneath, hits it from the charity stripe, gets a rebound, assist to Cabrera for 3. Billy Burnett all over the place in his 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Excellent work Lugay comes in for Burnett. Kyrie Drake also in for Novello. Tancredi hasn't seen much time since the first quarters. Jackson's going to pass it to Beltran, who's going to get it back to Jackson eventually. See? And then Jackson, mid-range jumper, nobody home. Lewinsky Estrell with the rebound.
And they're going to push it up. Lou holding the ball for himself. Pass to Cabrera.
Jackson's going to be all alone. Fast break steal. Lugay, one man to beat. Hits the layup.
Jackson wanted the foul call, but nothing was blown. Kyrie Drake with the ball. Tough D played. Kyrie back up top. Inside to Lugay and the back door, and he gets absolutely clotheslined under there. He'll get 2 shots from the stripe.
He got crushed on that play.
And
no doubt about it.
He just stood back up like nothing even happened.
He's a running back, Johnny. That's what running backs do.
The multi-sport athlete.
First foul on Brendan Flonsbaum. Kyrie Drake going to be shooting 2. Mater Dei up 23 with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Once again, you're running a 2-man offense here. If Jackson can't get the ball down every single time, it's going to be tough.
You can't expect much to work when only 2 guys on your team are touching the ball.
And when one's as cold as Jackson has been in the first half, it's going to be tough. The ref asking for quiet here.
Not sure what went on there.
Not sure what happened, but the ref told the people at the stripe to stop talking.
He said he didn't care if they were roommates.
Not sure.
I don't think they are roommates.
Tip by Drake. Ragona back to Drake. Drake against Jackson and in.
The pretty lay from Kyrie Drake as he floats to the rim.
Up and under. Beltran and Jackson. Probably back to Beltran. Nope. 3.
No good.
In and out. Flossenbaum. Rebound. Jump ball. Flossenbaum looked like he was calling a timeout there, but
ref did not see it.
I guess we didn't get a timeout there. Jump ball is going to be Keansburg. Billy Burnett in for the last minute or so here of the second quarter, first half. Big minutes here for the deep bench. Jackson working on Lewinsky, Estrell, Drake covering.
It'll stay with Keansburg.
Excellent court awareness right there by Devon Jackson, throwing the ball off of the legs of Lewinsky, Estrell. Out to Michael Alonzo. Beltran to Flonsbaum, back to Jackson. Jackson fakes Estrell, contested layup, foul, shooting 2. Possibly on Cal Lugay, but we'll get the call. Yes, Cal Lugay with the blocking foul. His first, shooting 2, Devon Jackson. 40-14, Mater Dei. 45 seconds to go, give or take. And he misses the first from the charity stripe. Jackson, his second free throw. Hits the second. We can see why Jackson is a prolific scorer. Kyrie Drake.
Bringing up the ball. To Cabrera. To Lewinsky. To
Lugay. Over Beltran.
And you can count it.
Everybody getting in on the action. That's how modern day basketball works, ladies and gentlemen. Beltran to Flossenbaum to Jackson. Jackson 3. Short.
Foul?
Up and over. Darian Cabrera called for the foul. Make that Cal Lugay on his second foul here. That is the team's 7th, so it'll be 1-1. Jackson will be shooting free throws here, Johnny. Oh, no, Jackson not shooting free throws. Andrew Valley. He will be taking the 1-1 here on the over and back. Friendly roll. Keansburg up to 16 as Valley will be taking his second shot. Second shot, Valley, and it is short. Burnett fighting for the rebound. It's going the modern day way. Brendan Flonsbaum with the last touch.
Kyrie Drake bringing it up to the ball. 17 seconds left.
I feel like they'll be keeping it for the last shot here, Johnny.
Yeah, I can only assume so. With a lead like this, there's no need to rush anything or force any bad shots.
Estrell hesitates. I want him to shoot threes all day.
And
Burnett!
Oh, no good. Lewinsky tried to fight. And that'll be your half. Modern Day up 42-16.
We saw the bench for Modern Day come up big. Billy Burnett with 4, Kalugay with 2. Lots of minutes by Lewinsky, Estrell. They're really getting the minutes shared around here for Modern Day in this first half against Keansburg, as the Seraphs more than doubled up Keansburg in that first half. 42-16 the score. Johnny, what do you see?
I'm seeing a lot of threes. Modern Day's threes are kind of the key to this game's success. They're coming and scoring in bunches.
Skolny with those 3 3-point shots, 3 3-pointers that made it anyway, off of my count. We'll be checking with the official scorer, Catherine Grant, in just a little bit. But Johnny, does Keansburg have a shot at coming back here, you think?
It's going to be rough, and you can never count a team out before the final buzzer. But it's going to be a hard fight for Keansburg in this one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second half will be underway in about 10 minutes. We'll be back in about 5 with those scores. We'll see you soon. Be sure to watch our Modern Day Prep Seraph cheerleaders, of course, the halftime show, joining us on the weeknight home games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the teams are going to get ready to come out of halftime and get warmed up for the third quarter. Modern Day up big at the half, 42-16 on the Keansburg Titans. Modern Day has used their entire roster, minus Andreas von Frick, who just got cleared about an hour and a half ago to play. Not part of practice in the last week, not part of the rotation here today. Most likely going to sit the rest of this game out with the massive 26-point halftime lead right now. Other than Anthony Tancredi, we got 9 Modern Day Seraphs in the scoreboard or on the scoreboard right now. David Skolny leading all scorers here with 13. Darian Cabrera, the player to watch at the beginning of our broadcast, with 8 points here. He had 12 January 6, 2020 against the same Keansburg team. And of course, we got Billy Burnett, 4 points, looking like big country Bryant Reeves, the major star for the Vancouver Grizzlies of the late 90s. Look him up, children. Big country Bryant Reeves. Dead ringer for him. 4 points in the paint for Billy Burnett. Definitely a crowd favorite. Not that we have a crowd, but I'm going to say he's a crowd favorite. Anyway, for Keansburg, not much scoring. Michael Alonso has 4 points, and Devon Jackson has 7. Devon Jackson taking a ton of shots, not really looking to get the ball to pretty much anybody else but Pat Beltran here in this game. So it's a rough game for Keansburg here. We don't want to count any team out, especially with a whole half to play. The goal here from Modern Day is not to get complacent, not to get too comfortable and give up this lead, because this is basketball, Johnny Eckert. Anything can happen. There's no lead that is too safe. We got about a minute and a half here to go in our halftime show. Johnny Eckert, what are your keys to the second half?
The keys to this game is going to be just Modern Day keep playing their game, and Keansburg needs to just keep shooting. They need to just score. They need to score a lot.
Modern Day can't take the foot off the gas. Now Anthony Tancredi, the only player without points in the first half for the Modern Day Seraphs, just making sure that he heard that on his way towards our commentary booth.
The luscious locks of Anthony Tancredi.
Shut out for now. If he scores, he's going to give me a death stare, I'm sure. So we'll see what Modern Day starts out with here in the second half of this game.
You can't think that Modern Day's changing up their game plan too much here.
We'll see if big country Billy Burnett comes out.
Big country.
Also, are you familiar with big country Brian Reeves?
I'm not.
Vancouver Grizzlies center for about 6 seasons, all-star, had a 3-point shooting percentage of 7.
Wow.
But that wasn't his game. His game was in the paint, just like Billy, getting 4 points from the charity stripe forward there in the first half. So we are winding down halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Eckert ending halftime 13 seconds early. Clearly he has had enough of halftime. He just wants to get to the action, Johnny. I don't blame him.
He said, give me the 8 minutes bread.
Fresh loaf. Speaking of bread, Panera is where I had my 3 o'clock dinner today.
What did you get from there, DJ?
Bacon, chipotle, grilled cheese, and French onion soup.
Not sponsored by Panera, but very good.
Delicious. Today was a soup day. It was a little cold, a little chilly outside. Different starting lineup here. Novello, Ragona, Brown, Tancredi, and Skolny. Drake on the bench. Cabrera on the bench. Ragona loses the handle, but out to Ragona. Novello to Ragona. Ragona with the charge inside, and he gets the layup.
Jackson will take up the ball for Keansburg again. And he'll pass it to the wing.
Hassan Champion on the bench, as well as Andrew Valley. So we haven't seen Hassan Champion since the first quarter.
Hold the corner 3, and it's in.
3-point shot for Devin Acker Somebody else touched the ball. Novello bringing it up, playing the point on this go-round here to Ragona. Ragona cross-court to Skolny. Skolny looking for Tancredi. Nobody there. Alice Brown underneath. Loses the handle. And a foul call on Keansburg with the push on number 4, Devin Acker. His first foul, first of the half, just under 7 minutes ago in this game.
And the easy two.
David Skolny with his 15th point of the game. He's the high scorer.
Jackson bringing up the ball for Keansburg.
Skolny already above his season average of 13 here.
Hopefully this will give Skolny more confidence to shoot in future games. Hey.
Blocked. Was that tipped by Skolny? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. That's no good.
Alonzo short on the 3. Skolny going to charge up. Alice Brown, and Skolny's going to decide to throw it down rather than to push to Alice Brown, who is open on the wing. But with this lead, you don't really need to push, Johnny.
You really don't with a lead like this. It almost gets repetitive.
Tancredi. And everybody scored for Modern Day. Tancredi ignoring me completely.
The Golden Locks.
I would ignore me too.
Jackson from 3. No good.
A bit long on that one. Alonzo the board.
Quick jumper, no good.
Skolny with the rebound. Interesting lineup here for Rich Buckheit to start. Alice Brown underneath, contested.
Back up top.
4th 3-point shot of the game for David Skolny. He's got 18.
He's on fire tonight, DJ. Jackson bringing up the ball.
And just like the car fire I saw across the street from Stop and Shop last night, you can't put him out.
You can't. You really can't.
That's a true story. There was a car on fire. It was kind of rough.
Hope everyone was okay.
They're okay.
Jackson at the top.
Awkward silence. Yeah, you didn't think it was real.
I didn't. I didn't. And, he hits it again. It shows to see when you move the ball, good things happen. 51-21 with 57 to go.
Novello trying to get on the 3 parade. Brown, the rebound, and 1 on the putback. Alice Brown will be shooting. Foul on the inside.
Nice endurance from Alex Brown to take the hit as he's going up for the shot.
Pat Beltran's 3rd foul. 5 to the foul out, and Beltran has played all 19-plus minutes so far. So if he fouls out, who is Jackson going to give the ball to at that point?
I don't know. Probably Alonzo, if I had to guess.
Brown with the friendly roll off the back of the rim. Beltran's going to come out because of his foul trouble. In is Andrew Valley with his 4 points in the first half. Modern Day's opened up a 33-point lead.
And Jackson will bring it up for Keansburg again. Up top, Keansburg will try and find an opening in the corner. Jackson, no good. Great box out right there.
Skolny's got to be getting close to a double-double here with these 3 or 4 rebounds already in the 3rd quarter. Pass it around. Ragona for 3. A little long. Alex Brown contesting that rebound. Nobody there. Pass to Alonzo. Alonzo all alone on Novello to run.
Before the shot, and it looks like
they're going to call this foul on Gerard Novello with the block. He didn't get his feet set, apparently. And Alonzo's going to try to get it to Jackson here, I'm sure. And there it is.
Jackson in the corner to Alonzo. Blocking foul. That'll be Keansburg ball.
Now, the best way for Keansburg to get back is if they get points with the clock stopped. 3rd foul on Skolny here.
He's going to have to start watching himself as we still have 2 quarters of play. And the Modern Day cheerleaders making some noise. Jackson, the pump fake. Oh, and he'll force the shot, and it'll end up in no man's land. That'll be Modern Day ball.
It looked like he was trying to get a foul call there. Very awkward, sloppy shot.
There was too little contact, too little people around him for any type of foul to be called.
Hassan Champion looking to check in for Keansburg shortly. Novello working on Alonzo. Tancredi. Ragona from the charity stripe. Nobody there.
Alonzo with the rebound.
Keansburg really has to get these chances right here and make every single
Pass
one
to
of
the wing.
them.
He'll drive.
Nobody
Lose
there
the
for
ball.
Acker. Acker lost the ball.
And the deep three, and it's in.
Michael
Count of three.
Alonzo, a big three-point shot, cutting this lead to 30.
Michael Alonzo, one of the biggest reasons Keansburg's even on this board today.
Novello blocked by Flosbaum. Back to Novello. Tancredi, that's two, but gets it.
Tancredi, the golden locks in the corner.
He was on the line from the wing. That's 4 for Tancredi as it's 56-24.
Jackson to Alonzo.
So, Eckert, looks like you were correct
to
here
Jackson.
in the Alonzo call. I believe that's the fourth for Skolny.
Oh, wow. One more, and he's fouled out.
Hassan Champion coming in for Brendan Flonsbaum.
Coach Richie Bucket's not taking out Skolny.
Not concerned up 32.
He's really not. Jackson from three. No good.
Alice Brown the board. Alice Brown going to charge up the court. Gets it to Novello.
Ooh.
Big block.
Huge block from Alonzo.
Sending that
Jackson,
shot back
the
to
Euro and one. The pretty play. The active hands from Alonzo on defense and the pretty layup from Jackson.
Alonzo sent Novello's shot back to Staten Island. Are you okay, Johnny? That's where he's from.
Told him to send them back there, man.
It got to be equal opportunity. Oh, lane violation on Hassan Champion. False start on the offense.
Skolny just shaking his head after that play. He just wants to forget about that one.
At this point, I just get my 5th foul and go home. Skolny
In the
to
corner,
Tancredi. Ragona fighting for the rebound. Brown comes up with it, takes it back to the wing. Able to reset the offense. Tancredi coming in. Nothing there. Tancredi upset with himself, but Ragona with the putback.
2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Mater Dei, 58. Keansburg, 26.
The score, Mater Dei is double, more than double. I don't know how to do math, so I'm not a math
That's
teacher.
a
Ragona to Novello. Is this one home in Middletown? That one not sent back to Staten Island. Under 2 to go.
And Alonzo opened up the ball for Keansburg. Keeping the ball at top. And he'll dish it off to Jackson. Jackson inside.
Hassan
Back out
Champion
to
not
Acker.
really sure what to do there. Jackson three.
from three. No good.
He's got to be shooting like
Alonzo,
20% at this point.
No good. That'll be a rebound to Vela.
Ragona with the rebound. He's going to slow
Ragona.
down the offense.
Sorry.
Ragona's 33, Novello's 32. Johnny, get with
I know,
the program.
Sorry.
Get with the program.
I think it's the hair.
Tipped ball. They do kind of look alike. And it doesn't help that their numbers are very close. And Derek had 31 last home game, too. That also doesn't help.
It really doesn't.
Rich Buckeye's got to get the laundry done quicker, you know? Less than a minute to go. Jackson's going to shoot it eventually.
And Alonzo
I
at the
mean-
top. Alonzo, elbow shot, in.
Up and over. Anthony Tancredi on that one. Up and over. Kyrie Drake yet to come in here in the third quarter, second half. He's got his sweatshirt on, so we might not see him again. Skolny for three.
Ooh.
Boom! 5 3-pointers. 20.
Who's stopping Skolny tonight? Because I do not see anyone in his way.
The only thing that's going to stop Skolny is the 0-0 at the end of the fourth quarter, Johnny.
Alonzo with the ball at the wing, trying to figure out what to do. Let's see if Keansburg will run through an offense here. Back to Jackson, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7,
Jackson looking to
5 to go. Jackson will drive. The floater, you can count it right before the buzzer. And the full court shot.
yeet. Nobody there.
He yeeted it.
Yeet. Yote.
He yoted it.
No, Yeet and Yote. Well, we went over this once.
At the end of 3.
The past tense of Yeet is Yote.
Okay.
Or Yacht. No, I don't like Yacht.
Yeet.
Yote. You tell us on our live chat, what is the past tense of Yeet? As Modern Day is up 33 on Keansburg. Keansburg's still fighting hard in this game, Johnny.
You know, coaches always say you can never give up, and this is what Keansburg's doing. They keep playing, and, you know, you got to give them props. It's great sportsmanship. You know, they're not giving up, and we love to see that here in a high school sport.
Or any sport, really. You know, we're here with Keansburg down big. Keansburg is a team that has won games. They are just having an off night here. I expect when we come back Thursday afternoon at 3:45, live from Keansburg, there's going to be a tougher game for Modern Day for sure.
It definitely will. You know, they'll have played them once now. They'll know their offense, and they can make the adjustments as needed.
Exactly. So I wouldn't sleep on this Keansburg team. They won twice, 2 tough games against Point Beach. And, of course, anything can happen in the game of basketball. Big Country, Billy Burnett coming in, Calugay, Lewinsky, Strell, Darian Cabrera, Kyrie Drake. Looks like we are full substitutions.
Besides Kyrie. Right? Did Kyrie start?
Kyrie is out for the first time here on the court in the second half. So, Jackson.
Outside, Jackson. He'll dribble and he'll shoot. No good. And Billy strips it. He'll take that ball right out of his hands.
Big Country, Billy Burnett.
In the corner.
Darian Cabrera for 3. Hits. 11 for Cabrera in this game. His highest scoring output of the season.
Jackson. To Alonzo.
Back to Jackson. Back. Kyrie Drake
Out of
is
bounds.
just tired of it, and he hits the ball out of bounds.
Jackson with the ball. Ooh, Acker deep, and it's in. 33. That brings their point total up to.
Serifs have officially doubled up. Keansburg. Drake to Lewinsky, Estrell, back to Drake. Big Country to Lugay, out to Darian Cabrera. Everybody touches the ball here for Modern Day. From the first guy to the 11th, everybody is here. Cabrera with the ball, looking for Estrell. Estrell on the wing, dribble, drive, nobody there. Lugay with the ball, back to Cabrera. Cabrera for 3. Hits.
Another one.
Out of control. 14 points for Darian Cabrera.
Another player, double digits tonight. That's deep and no good. Kyrie Drake will get that rebound, and he'll bring it the other way. Inside to Billy. Billy, the jump shot. No
Can't
good.
get the friendly roll rebound by Andrew Valley, taken up by Devon Jackson. Devon Jackson, ooh, crushed by Cal Lugay. Absolutely crushed by Cal Lugay.
Looking like a Royal Rumble out there.
It certainly is. We have multiple double-digit scores, as Johnny Eckert said, again for his second game in a row.
That just shows how well this Modern Day team can move the ball around. Each player is a separate weapon.
Pat Beltran, in and out. Lugay with the rebound. Lugay gonna push. Lugay gonna push to Darian Cabrera. Cabrera dribble and drive. Lugay thought about 3, didn't take the 3. Drake to Burnett. Burnett back to Drake. Estrell for 3. A little short. Rebound by Cabrera, offensive board. Burnett inside. Using that muscle, gets his own rebound.
And he gets another one.
Another.
Oh. And the big smile on.
Great time out there today, Johnny.
We love to see that big smile on Big Country's face. Who's that?
All right.
Hello, hello.
Billy Burnett having a great time out there today in extended minutes with Modern Day up by 36.
With 5:12 to go here in the game.
Foul on Big Country. Brian Burnett. Second foul of the game.
Alonzo.
Burnett tips the ball in the inbound to Lewinsky Estrell.
He tried to get it to Beltran on that, but was not successful.
Lewinsky with the carry. He disagrees.
Visibly upset on that one.
That was a carry, though, right in front of our booth.
Yeah, I saw it.
Our comfortable, hard wooden booth.
And Jackson will bring it up for Keansburg.
You know,
Back to
that's what it
Jackson.
is.
Jackson with the pass in the corner. Alonzo, no good. Oh.
Billy Burnett giving him the business. Darian Cabrera all alone. 2 shots for Cabrera. Foul on Pat Beltran. Pat Beltran's 4th.
One more and he's gone.
But on that drive by Devon Jackson, we saw Billy Burnett a presence underneath.
He really is. After getting 3 rebounds in that just one possession.
I watched a ton of mid-'90s and late '90s basketball. He is a spitting image of Big Country Brian Reeves. Former All-Star for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
DJ Dom, I'm so young, I haven't even lived in the 90s.
I got to start bringing in more obscure references to '90s basketball players. If this was,
I might get 1 or 2.
If this was baseball, I'd do a whole lot better, though.
Yeah.
Bring up a Pete Harnish reference, maybe.
And Jackson.
Get a Mackie Sasser going.
Acker to the top, back to Jackson. Back to Acker. Acker no good. Alonzo tries to fight for that rebound. Nope. Alonzo, and you can count the bucket as he kisses it off the glass for 2. 4:20 to go here in the 4th quarter.
It's a high arcing shot right over Big Country. Lugay to Estrell. Back to Lugay. Lugay contested. That was a travel, but that's okay. Lewinsky. Back to Cal. Cal hesitates on the shot, looks for the drive, comes back to the 3-point arc. Lewinsky Estrell back to Drake. Dangerous pass to Lugay for 3. Hits the 3-point shot.
And that's a 3 from Cal Lugay. And Jackson, again, bringing up the ball for Keansburg.
Everybody getting involved in the 3 parade. Jackson, nobody there. Big Country, the rebound. Lewinsky Cabrera all alone. He's going to slow it down, but takes the 3 anyway. Why not?
No good.
Big Country. And in.
Billy Burnett having a fantastic game tonight.
He's got to have 6 points and 5 rebounds. He's got definitely got 6 points. I think he's got 8.
Yeah.
Definitely has at least 5 rebounds here, too. Big game.
Alonzo up top. Back to Jackson.
This rich Buckeye coach team, everybody is a player here.
Oh, the off-balance
Jackson
shot
hits.
is good for Jackson. Kyrie Drake brings up the ball. Lewinsky. Skip pass to
Dangerous
Kyrie,
pass.
and that's a steal. Those are the consequences of throwing passes like that in high school and any sort of basketball is you're susceptible to that
Up
steal.
by 39, Cal Lugay not going to give them anything easy as he picks up his 4th foul. Not going to give him anything easy. Cal Lugay is going to foul out, isn't he?
That'll be his 4th.
Devin Acker hits the first. In the bonus, they'll be shooting 1-1 for the final 2.5 of this game. Johnny, I can say I've had fun here watching this with you.
Yeah, you know, I've missed this.
Cal Lugay rebound.
It just feels great to be back here in the booth with you.
Kyrie Drake going to bring the ball up. 2.5 to go. Lugay thought about a 30-foot three-pointer. Burnett almost throws it out of bounds. A little bit of tomfoolery here. Lugay. Cal just... Back to Drake. Back to Burnett.
Pass.
Lewinsky determined to get it in. Drake for 3. Burnett just out of the reach of Billy Burnett. Devon Jackson working on Lugay. Blocked by Estrell. Darren Cabrera one-on-one with Alonso. And the foul. Good defensive play there by Michael Alonso.
Could have been a scary situation there.
Darian Cabrera is going to go to the line shooting 2. Drake, the only starter out there. Now, once again, Andreas von Frick with the clean bill of health. He'll probably be back here on Thursday afternoon as Mater Dei takes on Keansburg. Live from Keansburg, Darian Cabrera hits the first. That game begins at 3:45, so join us right here on the RDPlex YouTube channel.
It's early, so don't miss it.
Exactly. It's right after school, so get your snacks, get your juice box, get your fruit snacks.
Push your homework to the side. Sit back and watch
until 5:30 anyway. So then do your homework. 2 minutes to go. Jackson
and the
again.
Shot from Jackson, no good.
Can't wait to see the statistics from this one. See how many shots Devon Jackson took. Lewinsky to Cal. Cal to Kyrie. I'm on a first-name basis with the players. I've known them for a very long time. Lewinsky, Estrell.
Looks like Mater Dei is just going to pass around the ball here until they find just an easy bucket. And there's the pickpocket. That's what happens when you let your guard down.
A little lackadaisical play in the last minute and a half, up by 40.
No shot, and it's a travel violation. No remorse for this team.
That's just salt on the wound to travel down 40. A minute 10 to go.
And Kyrie Drake will take his time.
Everybody just walking around. They've had enough. They're ready to go home at this point. Cabrera, Kyrie. We're down under a minute, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I think we can safely say Mater Dei is going to take this one.
Yep.
Lugay looking to get around. Back to Kyrie.
Back to
No shot clock here in the high school game, so we're just going to try to let this go.
The beauty of New Jersey high school basketball, DJ Dom. No shot clock.
This is a gentleman's game. What can I say?
It really is. And they're just going to
let this happen. So Thursday, 3:45, you'll be joining me at Keansburg. Johnny Eckert will be here at Memorial Hall later on in that night, right? Probably 5 o'clock.
Yeah, just about.
So 5:30, you'll be seeing the girls basketball team, so you can make it a doubleheader. The Mater Dei Prep Seraphs going to take another one here, their third win in a row.
By a landslide, DJ Dom,
40-point victory, 78-38.
This Mater Dei team is on fire. They're all getting looks, and they're all getting double digits. And, you know, Coach Richie Buckets, I don't think could ask for anything much better than what they got going on right now.
No, that was a pretty clean game from start to finish right there, Johnny Eckert. But let's not count out Keansburg. They are 2-2 on this young season. So they're a competitive team. They had an off night tonight. A little rough shooting there by Devon Jackson. But once Keansburg gets a little more comfortable with each other, starts to work the ball around, it'll be a tough game for Mater Dei on Thursday, I'm sure.
Hopefully we'll see Andreas von Frick as well.
Exactly. We look forward to the return of Andreas von Frick. Ladies and gentlemen, for Johnny Eckert, Dominic Longo here. We'll see you Thursday at 3:45. Once again, the final score from Memorial Hall. Mater Dei Seraphs 78, Keansburg Titans 38. We'll see you Thursday.